Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, I'm going to entitle this brief video, Making It Clear and Stop Dragging Feet, because that old saying holds a lot of truth. Your actions speak louder than your words, because you can talk all day about what you're going to do, but your actions shows more as far as insight into the glimpse of you as a person versus what you're saying. You know, your actions speak louder than your words. And the reason why I'm doing this video, because I learned a lot when I was younger from my dad, my older brothers, and older people. So whenever they spoke to me, I listened, and I listened intensely, because in most cases, whatever they were going to share with me was going to be a value lesson that I didn't want to miss. So I feel that I was blessed as far as having the men around me in my life that were older, and they kind of schooled me on things to do, things to avoid. And this is why I'm doing this video, for more or less for the young folks, as far as Morris Man. I didn't know about that, didn't think about it in that manner. Thanks a lot. This is a life lesson that I would take throughout the rest of my life. So here it is. We're going to give you some examples of some people that I've interacted with, on YouTube, on my channel. And people that know me on a personal level, they know I have no tolerance for BS. You know, if you on some BS and you 1,000 excuses and no actions, I'm cutting you out of my circle altogether, because I don't have those kind of people in my circle in my life. I know quickly, I realize that those people are toxic, so I got to get them out of here and for them never to return. So here's one of my few examples I'm going to give you. I got a Facebook channel, and I post some of my videos on Facebook. You know, I get responses for us. I like your videos, blah, blah, blah. And I consider myself a generous guy, because there's a lot of time that goes into the videos that I do for free, that I post so you guys can get the chords, because these chords are not available on sheet music, because sheet music was never created for these classic gems. You know, so on the average, one video that I do takes an hour away from my day. So just imagine if I post 3 or 4, that's a half a day free that I'm just giving people, you know, out the kindness of my heart. Not trying to charge you for the videos, because I have been approached by YouTube as far as making my channel a subscription channel where you pay to view it. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to, you know, force people to pay any money. This is something I want to do as the way of giving back and keeping this great music alive. So I got a guy from my Facebook channel saying, I'm trying to learn this stuff here, and could you teach me? And I quickly, you know, acknowledged to him. I said, I got 6 hours worth of DVDs that would teach you what you need to know. And normally they're $35, and I'll let you have it today for $25. That's a steal. And his response was, and I quote, "Ha, ha, ha, the entrepreneur, thanks anyway." So I took that as an insult, because I'm not a stupid person. And my response was, so do I suppose to teach your old crusty ass for free? I mean, you know, I cut the young folks slack, because they don't sometimes know the value of money and hard work yet. They're still developing. Well, you guys, I got my age expecting a handout for free, you know, and it's an insult, because in order to learn the guitar, it takes a while. You know, it could take up to a year just to get you up to speed as far as what you know what you're doing. But now you still got to practice to perfect it. So I'm like, I suppose to devote close to a year of my time for free to teach you somebody I don't know, don't care about, you know. So it was an insult, because the term or the phrase he used, entrepreneur, like I'm trying to get money from it. You came to me. I didn't promote my DVDs to you. You came to me. So do I suppose to do this for free? You know, because you're not paying me per se. You're investing in you. You know, and some people don't realize that this is an investment in you. I mean, I was so serious about my career at one point when I had a professional state-of-the-art recording studio. When I was doing production, I took a second mortgage out on my house, because that was just how serious I was about my music. You know, so if you can't invest $25 in your music, keep it moving. You know, because again, I don't bite my tongue. I'm a generous person, but don't insult my intelligence by expecting something and you pay absolutely nothing or do nothing. Because again, I got people, and these people don't realize it, and I have to quickly tell them, they send me a list of stuff, the songs to do. I'm like, I can't do these for free because it would be unfair to the people that pay me for tab and service for me to do this stuff for free. I mean, I get literally hundreds of requests a day, so I don't have time. It's impossible to cover all that. So if you are serious about your music, you pay for my time, because that's what you're doing. You're paying for my time, not because I did it. It takes a minimum of an hour, and that's because of the Sony rendering process and the editing. It takes close to an hour to pixelize or whatever it does, digitize it, and it takes like an hour. And that's not mentioning the time that I spent recording it, just the time that I spent video processing it with the chords across the screen. So I think some people don't realize that this is not a 5-minute process. Like, I might play for 5 minutes through a song, but that's not the end of the process. I mean, that's just step one or step two. Step one is learning the song. Step two is recording. Step three is sending it through the editing software. So, I mean, it takes close to a minimum of an hour for me to do each video. That's an hour out of my day, and I got a professional career I'm involved in. I got a family, so my time is kind of limited, but again, after kindness of my heart, I've put together all of these videos with chords for free for you guys. And I know most of you guys appreciate that, because you've told me, so man, I appreciate what you do, because we know what you do takes a while to do it. And you take a moment out of your busy schedule to do this for us, because I don't have to do this. I mean, I already know how to play these songs. I'm just not trying to give you the chords so you can play it and enjoy this music. But there's some people that have no concept of that. And every now and then I have to do these kind of videos, kind of bring people up to speed as far as, man, you know what? Totally oversight on my part. My bad. My apologies. But again, every blue moon when I have time, and if it's a simple song, I do it, and not a problem. But when people send me a list, and it's like, no, it's not fair to the Jameses. It's not fair to the Eddies. It's not fair to the Keiths. It ain't fair to the Georges. The people that utilize my service on a regular basis say, hey, I'm serious about my music. I need to learn this song. Here's my $10, for your time and teaching me this song. So it's important that I do these kind of videos to kind of wake some people up and to educate some young folks, because, again, you don't know what you don't know. Because here is another few examples, and then I'm going to sign off, because I think you've already gotten the point of what I'm trying to say here. I recently did a $20 special on my DVDs, the lowest I've ever done it and the lowest I've ever do it, because they're going to most likely go up now because of the mailers went up, the posters went up, the blank DVDs, the burning went up. So everything is going up, so I have to, adjust my price to stay on the same level as far as what I was selling them for. So I had a $20 special. It said one day only, but actually I extended it until Sunday, because I posted the video on Friday. Saturday was the end day, but I actually allowed an additional day. So I get two people on a Monday, day after, or actually 2 days after the sale is over, because I clearly stated in the video after Saturday, the deal is over. So they say, can we get this $20 deal? I'm like, you know what? Since I still got the video posted, even though I clearly stated in the video that sale ends on Sunday or Saturday, I'll honor that. So they said, okay, cool. So I'm assuming, okay, they said, okay, he was nice enough to give me this extended day. Let me jump on this. So I emailed them again. I said, by the end of the day, got to have your money so we can close this off. And then I removed the video. Never heard from them again. And I'm like, your action speaks louder than your words. If you're not serious about trying to learn the guitar, I can't deal with you, because I've had people that I've had to block because they keep sending me requests after I've told them I'm not doing a list for free. I just don't have the time to do it. And would you do something like this, provide a service for free? Would you just do it out the kindness of your heart? So again, I had to reiterate this, and I apologize for the people who have seen a video similar to this on my channel before and said, here go Morris Man again, but I have to do that because there's some people that didn't view the other videos, and they need to realize that this is how it is. Because again, I've done a lot as far as trying to help you guys with the chords to learn these songs absolutely free. My free time, I devote it, but when it comes to laundry list, can't do it. When you want me to teach you, but yet you don't want to invest $25 to $35 in your learning, because again, what I'm giving you is priceless, and I think some people realize that and they appreciate it. I mean, my credentials speak for itself, and I'm not gonna go on this braggadocious thing about what I've done. But I've been a professional musician for 2 decades, and what I'm showing you is prices as far as what I'm charging you, which is an investment in you. Where can you go to learn how to play guitar the right way for under $40? You know, where can you go? Most music lessons nowadays are $60 a week, and most of us go once a week. That's $240 a month. That's a car note. If you purchase my DVDs, which is close to 6 hours in lessons, where I walk you through what you need to know, and I eliminate the stuff that you don't need to work on, don't even need to think about, for $35. That's just a heck of a deal. So if you're interested in purchasing my package, leave me a comment, and I'll send you my PayPal information. And then once I receive payment, your DVDs go out the very next day. For international, that's $45. Because again, you can't beat this deal. I mean, my channel speaks for itself. Both of them combined, I got close to 4,000 videos of me playing everything from Maxwell to Frank Sinatra. Everything from the Stylists, the Scorpions. And doing it well, not just half dabbling and kind of not know what I'm doing, because I don't venture off into an area that I'm not familiar with, because I do not like to look like a fool. So, again, my channel speaks for itself, and I'm just going to end it with this, because I get these people about the theory people, and what key you're in is important. And when I go on their channel, I'm like, okay, well, these people claim that they know what they're doing, so let me go check their channel to see all these wonderful videos they got showing us how to do it right. I go on to all of these so-called theory people, and I kid you not, 100% of the time I check their channel, and none of them got not even one video up. So I'm like, you're talking a lot of stuff, but you're not showing us, you're not backing up your stuff by, videos, nothing. So I'm like, I don't want to hear that from those people, because if they knew what they were doing, they wouldn't be asking me questions. So again, I'm not going to go into this tirade about the theory thing, but 100% of my videos, and it's close to 4,000 that I've done, I've never had to think about a plot theory. None of them. The only thing I need to know is 2 things, and these things are extremely important. The first one is obvious. I need to know the chords, because if I know the chords, I could just play the song and not worry about having to know what key signature I'm in, because that's the only time you need to do that is when you're trying to play solos or just improvise like the jazz guys in the 50s. But the other one is, and this is the one that everybody doesn't even think about, even the music teachers don't teach you this, and I teach you this in my DVDs. It's just as important, and I stress this, it's just as important to know structure of song. And what I mean by that is, you need to know where the verse is at. You need to know the chorus. You need to know the B section. You need to know the bridge, the modulation, changing the keys. You need to know that stuff. That's how I'm able to map out these songs so quickly, because I get requests all over the world, from all over the world, asking me, could you tabulate this for me? Not a problem. Less than 5 minutes, I know the whole song. They say, how did you do it so quickly? Because I know structure of song. It's important. You dissect the song as far as, let me isolate the verse and see what's going on in there chord-wise. Let me go to the B section, which is called the pre-chorus, but I call it the B section. It's right before the chorus and right before the chorus and after the verse. And then I map it out to see what's going on chord-wise there, and then the chorus, what's going on chord-wise there. That's the key to doing all these songs so quickly and accurately. So I'm going to sign off now, but I just thought that, periodically I'm going to do these types of videos, because most people just don't know what they don't know. Then you got some people that just expect your time and effort for free, which is an insult, because they're not going to give no free time up to do stuff for people. So again, it's important that periodically I post these kind of videos, because I'm here to, to help and to educate young folks, because I'm passing on the knowledge that I have to the next generation, like the generation before me was so kindly to do for me and my generation. So until next time, take care. And if you're interested in the DVDs 1 through 6, close to 6 hours of me showing you what you need to know, $35. That includes shipping and handling. Send me information inquiry about it, and I'll send you my PayPal information. Then I ship out very next business day. Thanks for watching. Take care.